All right, welcome back. So today we're going to continue working on this tower. I want to flesh it out, but also there's another thing I want to get to. Over here, depending on what time we have, or maybe I'll take a little bit break from the tower, I want to build this outdoor courtyard a bit that will go into that tower so that we have a little more expansion. So my plan isn't to have all of my crafters everywhere. There has to be some order, and they have to be in some nearby area, so it's not just me going crazy. Where is the line? I see it. I see you. Right. Nope. Missed. I can see it. Can I get to it? Get it, get it, get it. That's a little tough. It's not going to be easy to get to that piece right there. Come on, right. Just snap. Just do it. Do it. Nope. Nope. Did it do it? I missed. Idiot. I think we got it. Alright, so I brought some stuff with me. Got a little bit of blocks to build with. I got the little bit for the dungeon. I did find out you can stack the iron fences. I don't know how that'll work, but if it doesn't work, we'll do iron frames, the window frames, to be the bars. Unfortunately, we don't really have an iron door, not in the respect that it's, like a... There's all this stuff out there at the different bandit camps that we could use, but we just don't have access to them. Maybe they will be later, but currently we don't. Also, I brought this. I don't know how this is going to work. I definitely don't want this low here, so let's build this up a bit. Like I was saying, I think I want to do some kind of... Actually, let's do this. Just so that I know... Yeah. In case I want to use this at a level here for something. So, go back to this. Because I think... I still like the idea of having this as like a little reading nook. Because I brought these with me, and I don't know which one I'm going to like. No, wrong one. Okay, so... See, and this is the kind of thing, you can clearly tell that something's behind there. But if I did also... So obviously you've got... It opens, then we can get into this, and this would still be closed. I did that totally wrong. I wonder how this is going to work. Will it work if I'm inside here? So you got this... And then maybe we could... And I'm just going to put this up here for now. This is a door also, but it wouldn't be... Actually, I got an idea. Okay. So if you can imagine... So, right, we're acting like this is a book nook, if you will, right? And you would have that's not a chair, but you'd have a chair over here. Probably I would take another bookcase, maybe a different size, put it right here. you could still get through here, but it would look like a little book nook if you had this closed. And since they're different, I think it could work. Yeah. I think that might work. Maybe up top put a little bit of some upper lighting. I've got some ideas for that, but because I don't just want to use the blue everywhere. I think that'd be a little silly to do it everywhere. And maybe even, maybe this to get across to this so that that stays open like that could be a little bridge, a little arch bridge. And we have a little book nook over here. I'm kind of digging that idea. We'll flesh that out a little bit more later. But for now, let's go down. I also want to try... Okay. So we found that we were able, at least in some places, to place blocks back. So I want to try, because over on this side, it doesn't seem to be as much shroud. Let's do it in here, where it's less likely that I'm going to have a problem. Oh, there's definitely less shroud over here. Okay, no. Let's see what we can see since there's less shroud over here. Okay, where are we going right there? What I want to see is whether or not, as I go down, and I find that I get to the shroud, will I be able to still place a block when I get deep enough? And I need to make sure of that so it doesn't mess up. It doesn't make it where I've got a hole in the floor that I can't do anything about. I mean, man, we're still all... I can still go down. All right, let's toy around with this for a little bit. Let's see how fence looks. Okay, first off, let's... How big of a space are we going to give these guys? Sink. Sink doesn't really fit in there, does it? The question is it not letting me fit because of the blocks, or not letting me fix the shroud? Suppose we could do sink on one side, toilet on the other side. Let's take a look at that. Okay. I also need to get rid of this, because we can't give them an escape route. Would be terrible of us. Okay. So maybe I also need to see how big this bed is. Yeah. I got... Okay, so I know what I'm going to do here. So there's your bed. Sink. Is it doing it because of the shroud? I think it is. It's not going to let me... Well, let's try the other thing just in case, because it's narrower. Just to make sure it's not me. So, it is true we can't actually place things in the shroud. Because it's definitely not a... This doesn't have enough room. Okay. Go back to this, because I don't like the idea of that. I don't mind this one not being as centered. Okay, let's try this. Go to 1. Dick. Alright, fine. We'll do it like this. Then chunk that back out. See, we'll make it work. So the idea here is you have your sink. I went too tall. Damn it. We're going to make it so that above your sink there's a candle. Since I can't place it all the way back, so then maybe regular candles in here. Ah, I got a great idea. Okay. Do I have any on me? See, I don't like how this sinks in. I'd rather be able to see the plate, but whatever. No, I got an idea. So we're going to do this, and I got to go get some books, but I don't have them right now. Put a couple of books up there because, I mean, it's a prisoner, but we're not savages. So then go to this. Okay, we're going to have to do this and then cut it out. So they, just like that. Yep, I like that. Okay, so how am I going to do that? We'll figure that out in a minute. Let's try to put... They gotta have a toilet, right? I mean, I got a bucket too. We could have them crap in a bucket. That'd be kind of mean. Alright, so they have just a tiny bit of privacy for this. Do their business. They got a sink, a little candle. We're gonna put a couple books up there. So this, that we won't have that light there once we do this. I've got an idea for this. Okay. Let's get into this. It's gonna let me... No, here. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to go any further down because of the shroud. That light, that may just have to be up that high. Well, alright. I don't love it, but that's okay. That's fine. So my idea was, we're going to do this jobby. At least give an appearance that they can't get out, right? Alright, so let's see which looks better. Are we going to like iron? Oh, wait, door. I want to do the door first. Stone door is the best I could come up with that I thought looked appropriate for the space. It is not the correct type, but I mean, c'est la vie, right? Let's give them just a little bit of space. It's a beautiful door. It doesn't really match with the aesthetic of this space, but it is a beautiful door. Okay, so now fence actually might just snap. Let's see. It all snaps. Okay, so the fence does snap. Well, it won't snap to itself, so we're going to have to... Kinda yonder. I don't hate it. Problem is we'd have to go one higher. I think we'd have to do the same thing with the window too. I suppose that'd be fine because it'd be a lintel on that side. So here. So then we would go back to this. Then, to make our lives a little easier, is this going to work with snap? Probably not. Yeah, like that. So that would flesh out essentially. I'm gonna add some mycelium. I should have brought some with me. I'm gonna add some mycelium there. I mean, I don't hate it for bars for a cell. I definitely don't hate it. It's not my favorite thing ever. So let us try also this. If we were to do. Oh, those even just stack. Now, the question is, would I like that more? Or I like this fine? Sure makes it easier because those stack. I wouldn't have to, well, I have to use 4, but... hard to say. Let's go ahead and try the window. I just have a feeling that's going to look nicer. Close the door. I kind of think I like that better. I think it looks a little more substantial being the iron window versus the, what is it? Are they iron gates? Iron fence, I mean. I think I like that better. Alright, so I can dig that. Figure we're gonna, okay, so this guy has to go. You can't be here. But what I want to put in here... Numero dos. Let's see. Do I want to do them a little more personal? Maybe. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more personal. I think that's probably good for him for lighting. The bottom of this will do a different tile, just to bring you with me. So, open this up. Let's go ahead and get that light back out here so we do have some light. Why don't these... whatever. Like right there. Give us the light to work with, because we need to then bring this over. Because we are not going to have the whole thing open. Let's see. I gotta go about 2 higher, don't I? Okay, so I don't think I want to go directly on top of those, but I don't want to do too much height in this space. Wish I could get further down, but the shroud is a problem. No, the shroud's just not going to let me go any further down. feel like it needs to be one up. Let's see. If we do one up, then we have a floor there, and then a floor there. That will be all right. So let's give us one. So there's a little bit of a height to it. All right, so I gotta go 3 taller. Pretty substantial dungeon here. I could do a second room here where it goes down, where you actually have to go down to it, and then somehow we'd have to go up here. I could go up over it with stairs. Yes. So I could go over one prison cell with stairs. Second prison cell's right here. I think I can dig that. Alright. So we have enclosed the prisoner. So if you were in here, obviously this light wouldn't be here, it'd be something else. But if you're in here, you get to look out at the shroud. Kind of depressing view. Kind of the point. And up here on this little ledge and probably right there we'll put a few books so that they can rehabilitate themselves while they're thinking about what they did. Yeah, I dig it. Let's see if we can get a decent picture of this. Hide HUD. That's a nice picture. I like it. That'll be the thumbnail. Yeah, so we come down there. We'll get something down there, maybe some mycelium, toss some mycelium in here, maybe a ceiling growth or something, just to make it a little more menacing because, quite frankly, you know, this isn't a day spa in here. Okay, so you would do stairs down this direction up to whatever the next floor is, which is that height there. And I suppose this one, it could just be straight stairs. Now the question is, okay, do I want to straight do it like this? I gotta turn snapping off. If I go that wide, it takes up a lot. I think what I'm going to do is cheese it and go just that wide. So now the question is, how much of a bit? You know what? I'm going to do this by hand. That's going to really drive me crazy. So you would come down right to it. There'd be a little landing. And you would come down again to the second one over here. Let's pop another. Pop some more light. There we go. This is going to be cool. It's going to take a while, but it's going to be so cool. like this? Is it enough? Well, first off, let's see how this is going to do. Alright, let's pop an actual staircase this time. Hi. Where'd it go? Apparently it doesn't want to snap. Okay, fine. I think that might work. Might have to adjust it just a little bit, but I think that might work. So you come down, you've got this, then we're going to come down again, we're going to have another cell down there. Depending on how deep I can go, I might actually be able to have the, quote, overseer on top of that cell. So imagine, this is going to be the next floor. So that's, I don't know, floor 1 if you want to count it that, or floor 1, floor 2, 1.5, 1.5. This would be floor 2, then there'll be another floor for 3, and then there'll be the top. So 4 stories down, or 4.5, depending on how you look at it. Mess that up. All right. So this one. I think that works. So how much do we need there? I want to make sure I have plenty of deck, but I don't want to encroach too badly. I think that's fine. I might even be able to go one more. No, I'm going to stay right there. So that's what that's going to be. And that gives us this road deck here to do something for the next layer. They don't all have to be this kind of stair either. I can always change up how I do. Okay, let's work on this side now. Should I go all the way? I don't know. Oh, I was probably going to go... Yep, I kind of messed that up, didn't I? That's okay. I'll make it as a floor anyway. So I also have to know how far I can actually go down, because... Oh man, how cool would it be if I could get something else for something different. Alright, let's go... So if that's 2... Yep, missed again. But we don't want the whole thing. Right. So bring these guys back. I think let's chunk this base up a little bit. A little more substance to it. Can't really walk there anyway. Suppose we're just going down to a jail cell. This could be a narrow staircase. I mean, doesn't really matter. Yeah. March them down in a staircase like that. Alright, so getting downwards. How much further I think I should try? Well, we got to have high enough that they can... Yeah, okay. Let's get at least one more level down. Alright, I hit Shroud again. So that means this is going to be the end for this side. Okay, so the question then is... I mean, this is more than tall enough. I don't have another door with me. I would say it's tall enough to have a thing that comes over. Basically, you know, someone who's in charge of the prisoners. Maybe this one's really basic, like this one. So unlike this guy that has an actual bed, not much of a bed, but has a sink, a separate toilet, and all that stuff, maybe this one's the hole. So you did something really bad, you come down here, they throw you away, throw the key away. Ooh, I kind of like that idea. So we could do... Where am I finding the shroud? Right about there. Okay, alright. So how do I want to do this? I want to do that and turn, maybe? If I turn, will I be able to get up over it? How do I want to plan this out? So you come down. I'm trying to think, do I want a door up here? And then the door, and they just toss you in, and you're down here, and all you've got is basically a bucket and a mattress. Oh, better, a bucket, and you've got a hide rug on the ground with a bucket and a single candle, and that's all you've got down here. Because this is the yeah. There you go. There you go. No lights out, nothing. It's just okay. So does that mean I want to do this here? If I do that here, I need to extend this staircase then. All right. Oh, and then the door's gonna take up that much fucking space. That's gonna be a challenge. Let's see what we can do here. If the door's here, I'm not going to be able to really put an overseer above it. That staircase is going to have to go down, wind around there. I mean, there'll still be enough space. So I'm thinking the staircase comes down, winds around here, and basically they just have this really small section. Bucket goes right there. The hide rug goes right there, and that's their existence. They done messed up. That's what they get to deal with. Now let's see what I can do about this. So my door here. God, it's not going to give me much room, man. Down there. Down, 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 round. Okay, let's go one more. It's tough to do this. True enough, though, that I could go under it a little bit. Could cantilever. You jerk. Alright, we're gonna try cantilever. So now imagine doors here. This might work. I think this will work. So you come down here, you have a landing, you turn the landing. Should I cover this across? Does it matter? Let's see. What could we do with this space if we didn't use it? I almost think we need to block it up just because. So their bucket's going to be over here. So we got to Enshrouded right there. So I can't go any further with that. You can be real mean. Just have the door and a gate. You go in there and it's just a mattress. I think that's going to be good there. And the question is, do I want to pull this across? I think I do just for the look, the aesthetic. And I think this side's the one that's going to have some pretty funky mycelium growth. Just to make sure that we're presenting a really funky space. So this one, I guess, we'll just block it up. We don't have to go too deep. We only need to go deep enough that it's not seen. So door will be here. Can we even get over? Not a whole lot, can we, huh? We can, sort of. Okay, so the door's going to be there. Come over. Come down, we come down. Alright. So we'll have it a 2-layer. Alright. Door here. Come down. Come in. But that gives some space over here. I don't know there's going to be able to be like a full overseer desk and everything. So maybe instead we could have some storage and whatnot over here instead of what I was going to have. Because I hit the shroud again. Because it's just a little bit... Screw it, let's try. But if I do that, I can't place anything. Well, yep, no, still, I just can't even do it at all there. It's that whole little corner there won't let me. This is all fine, but that little corner's all jacked up. Huh. Questions, queries, questions and queries. Alright, we wasted enough time here. I will figure something out with that, and I will come back to that. Let's go to work on the exterior pathway going to the other tower for a little bit. I don't want to get... Let's see how we do on... We got mats. I don't want to get too crazy into... Yeah, thought I did. Guess I didn't. Into the finer details of stuff. Right now we're mostly in just the building phase. Alright. Okay, it looks like it can go up a fair bit. I can't go to that side. I really need to figure out how to clean this up. I'm going to take a little bit more than I would normally. So I can try. I won't have this big of a hole once we're there. I just want to see if I can get rid of some of that stuff. Now let's try replacing. That helped. There. Now it's a little easier to see. So we can definitely go up. Some at least. I don't want to get too much into that because I want it to be jank right there. Which piece is messed up? Is it this one? Yeah. For the most part. There we go. Nope. Okay. So that helps with that, while still keeping it looking all messed up. I believe that's the outside. It is. So we can do one more. It's almost like archaeology, right? You're relieving the history one block at a time. Oops. Is that okay? No, I think that's okay. I don't need the walkway to be super, super tall. I like that height right there. It works for me. Nice. Nice. It's coming along. It's coming along, folks. Actually, probably will be one bigger. Well, two bigger, because gotta fix the broken. There we go. That's another one that's messed up. Do it like that. That works. Just gotta keep eyeballing it to make sure that that sight line isn't going to be able to see this. And I know it's all role play. It's all, you know, in our minds that we're trying to protect it from the bandits, but it's still fun. Okay. Oh, getting there. Excited. Alright. Got some more road deck to fix. We can do it. We have the technology. So another thing I'm going to do with this, just to liven it up a little bit, I think this is where we're going to do these jobbies. And I think I want to put them inside, instead of be, you know, well, I mean, that might work still, too. Alright, so let's start from... Do I want to leave a little bit of space, or do I want to go all the way? What I could do... Bring the door over. Let's bring the door over. I like that idea. It's actually probably too tall for a door anyway. And then that piece is messed up. And now it's fixed. So now when you pop out, I don't know, I kind of seem now I seem like I want to center it. Let's see. One or enough center. Whoops. Alright, now we put these. So now when you would come out, you have this outdoor. Here, let's go take a look outside while we have the daylight. Can't see it from that edge. I can just barely see it, but then again, obviously a bandit isn't going to have, you know, they're going to be like this. Oh, I don't see nothing. It might come up here. Oh, I don't see nothing. I can see it if I do that, but yeah, nobody can see it, so that's good. Good. We're moving and shaking, folks. We're moving and shaking. Let's pop us a light out here so we have something to work by. No. There we go. One higher. This is bugging me that it's off. And I think I'm going to leave that jank just like it is. Maybe I'll get rid of this jank here. Which one is that? Yep, that'll work. We are here. We have found the second column. Let's dip into it. Let's see. 2 over. It's 4 wide for now, but it should be 3 wide. That's all right. So at some point for this column, we're going to hit that, we're going to hit the literal outside. Still okay there. Ah, damn it. So this is actually lower than I need to be. I can go higher than this, but I just want to do an exploratory here. I need some light. That's hilarious. Yeah, we can fix it. That's too funny. All right. We got to be getting close. Not that close. Still no light through it. Rubble. We're definitely close. And there it is. It's that block right there. All right, we have gotten through. We have found the other side. Oh, we're too far. Because of the wrong. Damn it, I did it again. Alright, so we got through this side. We now have a portion of our second bridge, second tower available. We have our outdoor pathway. I mean, I'll do some nice things to it, but... And then we have the beginnings of our jail cell. I like it. Alright, folks, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.